Hi everyone, welcome to week 14. My name is Morgan Saylor and my presentation is on immigration and multiculturalism in Ireland. What is immigration and multiculturalism? Immigration is the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. Multiculturalism is the doctrine that several different cultures, rather than one national culture, can coexist peacefully and equitably in a single country. As many of you know, Ireland had a great emigration rate, not to be confused with immigration, in the 1900s. However, in the 2000s, the net migration rate rose much higher. As you can see, from 1987 to 2005, the rate of immigrants into Ireland versus the rate of emigrants from Ireland rose much higher. Net migration. Ireland became a country of net migration by the early 2000s. Net migration rate is the difference of immigrants and emigrants of an area in a period of time, divided per 1,000 inhabitants. A positive value represents more people entering the country than leaving it, while a negative value means more people leaving than entering it. An excess of persons entering a country, basically. Who can become an Irish citizen? I found these questions at citizensinformation.ie. It's a website where people can find out information about how to become an Irish citizen, who can, and what they have to do to become an Irish citizen. My parents were both born in Great Britain, and so was I. Am I entitled to Irish citizenship based on my Irish grandparents? Yes, you are entitled to Irish citizenship by descent if any of your grandparents was born in Ireland, but you must first register your birth in the Foreign Births Register. I am a U.S. citizen, but my mother was born in Galway. I know that I can apply for an Irish passport, but do I have to renounce U.S. citizenship to become an Irish citizen? No. Since your mother was born in Ireland, you are already an Irish citizen by descent, whether you have an Irish passport or not. The Irish government does not require you to renounce your U.S. citizenship when exercising your right to apply for an Irish passport. This is an example of dual citizenship. Can a Russian woman with an Irish citizen child now living in Russia receive Irish citizenship? No, there is no entitlement for her to become an Irish citizen on the basis of her child's citizenship. My girlfriend and I are both Chinese citizens. We have been working in Ireland since early 2009 on work permits, and we had a baby boy in late 2012. Is the baby entitled to Irish citizenship? Yes, you have been legally resident in Ireland for 3 of the 4 years prior to the birth of your child. You will be considered to have had a genuine link to Ireland, and the baby will be entitled to Irish citizenship. I am Indian and have been living and working in Wexford on a series of work permits for the last 4 years. When will I be eligible to apply for naturalization? When you have lived in the state for a total of 5 out of the last 9 years, including the last full year before the date of the application, you will be eligible to apply for naturalization. How does one become an Irish citizen? Most Irish citizens get their citizenship through birth or descent. Foreign nationals can apply to become an Irish citizen through naturalization. Naturalization in Ireland means the process whereby a foreign national living in Ireland may apply to become an Irish citizen. In order to apply for naturalization in Ireland, you must have been physically resident in Ireland for a certain length of time. All applications to become a naturalized Irish citizen are decided by the Minister for Justice and Equality. This minister has absolute discretion as to whether or not to grant naturalization. Since the 10th of November 2011, the fee for each application for naturalization is €175. Application on behalf of a minor is €200. Widows, widowers, or surviving civil partners of Irish citizens, €200. Refugees, stateless people, or program refugees, no charge. Others, €950. Irish visas. Who needs them and who doesn't? Because of a labor shortage in the early 2000s, Ireland set up a visa system to recruit workers from different countries. Some nationalities do not require a visa to live and work in Ireland. People from certain countries need a valid Irish entry visa before arriving in the state, whether by air, sea, or land. An Irish visa is a certificate placed on your passport or travel documentation to indicate that you are authorized to land in the state subject to any other conditions of landing being fulfilled. This is a list of countries that do not need a valid Irish visa to work and live in Ireland. Countries that do require an Irish transit visa are Afghanistan, Iraq, Albania, Lebanon, Cuba, Moldova, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Nigeria, Somalia, Ethiopia, Sri Lanka, Ghana, Zimbabwe, and Iran. Who are Irish citizens? According to the 2006 census in the CIA's World Factbook, the Irish population is comprised of 87.4% Irish, 7.5% other white, 1.3% Asian, 1.1% Black, 1.1% mixed, and 1.6% other. Ireland is the 125th largest country in the world by population. Ireland has a net migration rate of 1.69 per 1,000 population, ranking it number 29 in the list of countries by net migration. Immigrants to Ireland come from about 188 different countries, but 82% of that come from only 10 different countries. Foreign nationals make up about 10% of Ireland's workforce and help to build Ireland's economy. A census in 2012 shows that 11% of Ireland's population is foreign-born. Multiculturalism. Many immigrants have integrated well to life in Ireland. They have become part of the workforce, go to the schools, and have become part of the community. Immigrants to Ireland have also played a substantial role in politics and who wins the majority vote. There are some reports of racism towards immigrants in Ireland, but for the most part, natural-born Irish citizens are fine with having a diverse country. I found a video on YouTube of a poll taken to see what Irish citizens' opinions of immigrants are in Dublin. I'll show it to you now.
Welcome to Dublin Chat Online TV. I'm Bernadette McLaughlin, and today I hit the streets of Dublin to see how people really feel about immigrants in the country.
Everybody, country's free for everybody.
No problem with them.
We emigrated for years, so it's fine.
We didn't, our decisions, they went away, and they were. So,
I think they should go home now that we're in a recession.
I think it's great that we have an open economy and the excitement about Dublin and all the funny languages I hear in the place. It's great. Took them all out, to be honest.
No problem at all. It's good. It's good to have a nice mixed community.
No issue with them. They want to work. They came here and people would do the job.
Very politically sensitive subject, yeah, to be honest. I'm married to a Russian.
right.
I've been married to her for 10 years. It's not really an immigrant, that but needs to be tight control.
The all rounded up and thrown out.
I don't mind them because I lived in London for 40 years, so I was an immigrant there, wasn't I?
I'm married to one. I am. There's quite a few. Well, we're not where we live. There's quite a few, but I don't know. I don't think a lot of people like them.
I've no problem with England, no. I mean, everybody's back.
So here they're rubbing all the jobs, and it's a shame because all the other Irish people can't get jobs because of it.
Do lots of jobs that people don't want to do, so.
What? So people coming into the country from abroad.
Oh, I think it's ridiculous.
I feel okay because I was an immigrant once myself in England. So, you know what I mean? You have to live and let live.
Takes money.
I don't really mind immigrants providing they're working, and I suppose some of them can't, but what can you do?
I don't think there should be anyone allowed in until we're sorted out ourselves. No point in it.
Everybody has the right to live everywhere. It makes no difference to me the colour of the skin, what nationality they are. People can class me as an immigrant.
Yes, that's good. good question. I don't mind them in the country once everyone is treated equally. For instance, if an Irishman goes down, he knows the door to door. An immigrant is actually receiving more than an Irish person is who worked here all their life and paid their taxes all their life.
Okay.
So I don't agree with that.
Right.
I think everyone should be treated equally.
I don't think there's any problem with having immigrants in any country. I mean, in most countries in the world today are multicultural countries, so you go into bump into immigrants everywhere you go, and they're very hardworking people. So at the end of the day, you know.
Views that just come to walk are very welcome.
Well, with the situation that happened last night on Henry Street, I think I'm going to blame it on Mary Robinson, wasn't it, that allowed all this to happen. I think there's way too many of them. I think that we should be looking after our own people first before anybody else.
I have no problem with all the gay people.
I think they're all right. Well, my girlfriend's an immigrant, so some people say there's too many. That's debatable, I don't know.
I think this is a problem for all countries which are facing this, and this is a part of the human rights. That means that I remember it, or I read it about the Irish nation. In the past, they immigrated to the other countries because they had a problem. And I think it's good if they see that the other people, they are having problems like them, and they are seeking refuge in some other countries, and one of the countries is the island. And I think we have to be, I'm the one of them. I try to integrate myself here in this country and be useful, and we have to encourage them and use them for the growth of the country.
As you can see, there's a mixed opinion on immigrants in Ireland, but the majority are fine with the immigrants there. It's also good to have the perspective of one of the immigrants and how he feels about it. If you'd like to watch the rest of the video, you can find it at Dublin Chat Online TV at youtube.com. Many immigrants to Ireland have also brought their religion with them, integrating what was a highly Catholic nation. In the census taken in 2011, 84.2% of the population identified themselves as Roman Catholic, 2.6% less than 5 years earlier. These are some religions in the Republic of Ireland in 2011. As you can see, Ireland is a very diverse country religion-wise. Immigrants to Ireland have brought significant cultural diversity, not just in religion, but also in language. In 2011, Polish was the most common language, besides English and Irish, with 112,811 speakers, followed by Lithuanian, Russian, Romanian, and Latvian. Ireland has become an increasingly diverse society over the past decade. The different nationalities that make up the population of Ireland have an increasingly important impact on the economy and society, said Deirdre Cullen, senior statistician at the CSO. As you can tell, Ireland is a very diverse country, and the immigrants have helped it to become the great country it is today. Immigration to Ireland is increasing every year, and as a result, the population is increasing and the economy market. Ireland is and will continue to be one of the world's leading countries in immigration and multiculturalism in the world. These are my sources: the Encyclopedia of the Nations, Modern Ireland, Multinationals and Multiculturalism by Marion Banks, Migration Information Source, Integrating Ireland's Workforce, the CIA World Factbook, Citizens Information, and Google Images for immigration rates in Ireland. Thank you.